Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing a Modern Warfare 2. Today we're going to be doing a Prestige Rewards blueprint stream where we check out this season's new Prestige Reward. I'm not going to lie, this was a struggle to get this level of Prestige this season in particular. It's been a bad season, like just with riddled with bugs that have driven not only other people but also me away from the game. So yeah, it wasn't easy getting to this, but let's go ahead and see what needed to be done, and then we'll go from there. So like all the previous seasons, they've added a new set of prestiges with a new level cap, and the level cap being 850. Yeah, prestige 17, and if you reach 850 and complete that level, you'll unlock yourself the Judicious blueprint for the assault rifle Lachmann-556. Yeah, it's another prestige blueprint that's a little underwhelming for especially an 850 level grind. But the nice thing about these prestige rewards in this game is even if you don't hit the level at the end of the season, as long as you hit this level at some point in time in this game's primary life, you will unlock these blueprints for yourself. So no rush to get to this point, although I will give the warning, you don't know when, like, they can decide to change things around at any point in time. And very particularly when the new game comes out, things could not work out the same way. So as long as this game's the primary game, and you hit the level cap 850, you will unlock this blueprint. But who knows with the future and the new game coming out, whether they will continue allowing that, you know. Like in the previous COD games, they would reset the ranks with the new COD, like when Modern Warfare 2019 went to Cold War and Cold War went to Vanguard. Your ranks would reset, and then you could start leveling up in the new game, right? But there was cross progression and all that. But at the same time, by doing that, they locked you out of the old game's rewards and stuff like that. So they could do that with the new game coming out. They reset the ranks or something, and then you lose access to these prestige rewards. But at the moment, as long as you hit 850 at some point in time, doesn't have to be in this season, you will unlock this blueprint. A Lachmann-556 assault rifle Judicious. Let's play the preview animation and get a closer look. What's up, Rogue? How you doing? Yeah, I had to use double XP tokens throughout this whole season every time I played, and I just hit this rank a couple of days ago. Finally. I honestly will be struggling to hit the next season's max prestige rank, especially if the game's in this state and doesn't have like some sort of like fixes for a lot of the broken issues going on right now. It'd be very difficult to be motivated to grind out the game as much as I would need to. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Between now and the next game's release, there is time, so it is possible I'll hit the next potential prestige blueprint reward, depending on. But whether that happens during the season or after the season, I don't know. It depends. Just scrape through like on this one, like I said, unlocking it this season. Again, no rush. You can hit this rank at any point in time and you'll unlock the blueprint. Just be aware though, you need to complete level 850. Not just hit 850, but complete that level, and then the like reward will unlock for you. So if you're at 850 and you haven't unlocked it, that's probably the reason. You haven't yet finished the, you know, like XP required to complete it. What's up, Harry? So yeah, this time the blueprint only comes with 4 attachments. I'm not sure, but I think every prestige that blueprint they've given, they've added 1 more attachment to the blueprint or something like that. So I think it started off with like 1 attachment or something, and now it's up to 4 attachments or something. I don't know. I'll have to look that up if that's true or not. But I think that's how it's been going. So maybe the next one will be 5 attachments, right? You get the SZ Lone Wolf Optic, which is precision sight picture at the cost of aim down sight speed and aim walking movement speed. Yeah, I'm going to be playing Call of Duty today. LM-S Factory G79 stock. Aiming stability, recoil control at the cost of aim walking speed, sprint speed, aim down sight speed, crouch movement speed. I'll probably be back on a Rogue Company on Friday, is tentatively the plan. 5.56 high velocity rounds, which is a bullet velocity at the cost of damage range. Thursday or Friday is the plan for Rogue Company. Although Thursday I have a COD stream that I want to do. But I do want to jump back onto Rogue Company and play a little bit more, so probably Friday or something. Hip fire accuracy, aim walking steadiness, recoil steadiness, and hip recoil control for the OPX9 foregrip at the cost of hip walking speed and aim down sight speed. This is the underbarrel OPX9 foregrip, like I said. So those are the 4 attachments that you get with the blueprint. Nothing else to it as far as attachments. You do have 1 open slot to do with as you please. This is what the gun will look like if you change the barrels. Yeah, it doesn't fit very well with the blueprint if you change barrel. Laser attachments. I don't hate the event pass. I don't. I just wish there was like more. Like, I'll get to it. Like, I don't hate it. I just wish there was an actual theme to it. Like, I do feel like a lot of the last few event passes don't have a theme, and it's just sort of like they've sort of just thrown together whatever they had in the like storage. It's like leftover content, right? So it doesn't feel like a new season with fresh content. It feels like a season with leftover content that they've scraped together with no real like rhyme or reason. I wouldn't mind the event pass if all the items were themed and the actual event pass was themed properly and all, right? The way they got it though right now, it's like I said, feels like a lot of leftover content more than anything else. Not really like. I do like the fact that this season also that the event pass is slightly longer. The one thing I didn't like about the event passes is how short turnarounds they were, making it very difficult to complete in the given timeline. Ammunition won't change anything visually. So having the little extra time might help. But yeah, I do wish like the content in the Battle Pass was a little more catered to the actual theme as opposed to just feeling like leftover garbage that they've thrown together to fill up the tiers. I actually have a really good idea for the weapon system for Rogue Company, but I'll save that for a Rogue Company stream. Like I have an idea that might be an alternate to the mastery weapon or removing the mastery weapon. I have an alternate idea that might be a viable choice. But yes, I'll save that for a Rogue Company stream because it's very specific to Rogue Company. It's not really, it doesn't apply to COD in any which way. Anyway, that was the gun, the way you get it, and if you decide to change attachments around. I don't mind either way. Like, anyway, These are the mastery camos. I mean, the camo coverage. These are the camo coverage for the gun. Base camos. It just basically takes over the whole blueprint. Mastery. It's a bit disappointing. I don't mind either 30 or 35 or 50. It doesn't bother me either way. I just wish the content felt fresh and themed correctly for the actual season. Like I said, the content in the last few event passes have not felt like... we're talking about Rogue Company, for those who are wondering, but... Anyway, that's the gun. Let's go ahead and jump right in and play some games. Yeah, the content in the last event passes, like I said, just feel like they've been leftover content that they've kind of thrown together into the event pass to like fill up the tiers. And then they throw on some theme that's just kind of a rough theme, like, oh yeah, these things sort of fall under this category, so I guess. Like, dude, they used to have like Halloween themed battle passes where all the content in it was Halloween themed or Christmas themed, right? And stuff like that. The event passes, one, too short and feel like it's just old content. It doesn't feel like fresh new content. Dude, let me preview the gun, dude. Jesus Christ.
We are losing Bravo. Hostile UAV in the sector. Securing Alpha. The enemy controls 2 objectives. Push the offensive. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Enemy is securing Bravo.
Reloading.
The enemy holds all objectives. Securing Charlie.
Loading.
Objective Charlie.
Reloading.
Securing objective Alpha. Alpha secure. Enemy is securing Alpha. The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Secure.
Loading.
We are taking Charlie. Hostile UAV overhead. Friendly UAV on station. Enemy is taking Alpha.
Missed me.
We are taking Bravo. Ghost online. Bravo secure. Securing Charlie. We are losing
Changing
Alpha.
back.
Securing objective Charlie.
Taking effective fire.
Friendly UAV online. Two objectives secure.
Oh. No, man, Harry, I'm excited to... Well, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I'll be able to complete this event pass. I was looking it up. Apparently it's a bug that everyone's facing, that daily and weekly challenges aren't contributing to like event pass progression.
We are taking Charlie. The enemy took Alpha.
So it wasn't just me. It's apparently only the seasonal challenges that are contributing to the event pass, which is going to make that completing it very, very difficult, even with the extended time.
Bravo.
So yeah, more worried about completing it,
Enemy is gaining ground.
this
Push
current
back.
one,
Friendly
then
UAV on
looking
station.
forward to the next one.
Secure Bravo.
Changing mag.
The enemy holds two objectives. Get them secure. We are taking Bravo. Enemy is securing Charlie. Objective Bravo secure. The enemy took Charlie. We are taking Alpha. We are losing Bravo. We have lost all objectives. Failure is not an option. Securing objective Bravo.
Taking effective fire. Changing mag.
Securing objective Alpha. Hostile UAV active. Control Bravo. Objective Alpha secure. Enemy is taking Bravo. Enemy is securing Bravo. UAV is orbiting the area. Secure Bravo. Hostile UAV in this sector. Objective Bravo secure. Hostile care package in this sector.
Contact.
Enemy is taking Bravo. We are losing Alpha.
Reloading. Tornado. Tornado.
Hostile bomb drone in this sector. Friendly UAV online. We are losing Bravo. We have secured two objectives. Seriously, we have lost Bravo. Enemy is securing Alpha. Losing Alpha. The enemy has captured all objectives. Securing Charlie.
Fuck man, it's man, no backup whatsoever.
Hostile UAV active. We are taking Alpha.
Tornado. Changing mag.
Pajna. Hostile care package incoming. We are taking Bravo. Securing objective Charlie. Objective Charlie secure. Friendly UAV. Securing objective Bravo.
Fucking
We are losing
teammate man,
Charlie.
sweat.
We hold all objectives. Keep them secure. We have lost Charlie. UAV ready to deploy. Enemy is taking
Loading.
Bravo. UAV ready.
Counter UAV online. They're blind. Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Throwing flash grenade. Throwing grenade.
Enemy is securing Bravo. We're getting hit hard.
Counter UAV is up. UAV down. Recon is up.
Saw something near our location.
I mean, we're gonna have to triple cap. It's not like we can win this.
We are losing Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised. Take it back. Friendly UAV online. Hostile precision airstrike. Get to cover. Mission failed. Return to base.
You know, the sad thing is I heard they nerfed the D40 cigarettes gun, SMG. I would be more excited for the cigarette skin if the gun hadn't been nerfed. But the fact that it's been nerfed, I don't know, man. I don't know if that matters anymore. Yeah, I was just watching a video. They were talking about it being nerfed. I would have been very excited for a new cigarette skin had they not nerfed the D40.
Hardpoint. Secure the target area to win.
Watching your six, soldier.
Target area located. Secure the hardpoint.
Disrupt them.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Enemies inside the perimeter.
What the shit, man?
Enemy personnel at the hardpoint.
On your...
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. We have the lead. Location updated. Capture the hardpoint.
What is...
We've lost the lead. Cold-blooded online.
Reloading. Taking effective fire.
Enemies inside the perimeter. We have secured the lead. Enemy personnel at the hardpoint. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Locating the next hardpoint. Get ready. Our UAV is orbiting the area. We have the lead. Watch for movement. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area. Enemy personnel at the hardpoint.
Contact. What's your plan?
Fuck, man.
mortar strike is inbound. Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Hardpoint compromised.
Dude, I'm getting killed left, right, and center, dude.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
And my aim is so fucking off.
Target area updated. The hardpoint. The enemy has the lead. Friendly cluster mine set.
Moving here.
Friendly UAV on station. We have the lead. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Target down. Switching mags.
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Enemy personnel at the hardpoint. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
Moving here.
Changing mag.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Hostile UAV overhead.
Zach, fire.
Enemy personnel at the hardpoint. We've lost the lead. Enemies inside the perimeter. Friendly cluster mine planted. Enemy personnel at the hardpoint. We have secured the lead.
Throwing flashbang.
Locating the next hardpoint. Get ready. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Taking fire.
Location updated. Capture the hardpoint. Enemies inside the perimeter. Friendly UAV online. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Пашня свима. Hostiles launch an SAE. Hostile UAV active. Enemies inside the perimeter. Enemy personnel at the hardpoint.
Rush one.
Hardpoint relocating. Stand by.
Moving here.
Lay low.
The enemy has the lead. Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Moving!
Perimeter.
Reloading.
To the hardpoint. UAV ready for tasking. Don't have the field. Fight back.
Changing mag.
Friendly cluster mine deployed.
Requesting recon flyover.
UAV is on station.
We have the lead. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. UAV is orbiting the area. We've lost the lead. Stand by.
Dude, what is going on, man?
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the
Holding.
Moving here.
friendly cruise missile deployed.
Reloading.
Who is fucking hell? Wasn't teammates there?
Locating the next hard point. Get ready.
Changing mag.
Standing by. Target area updated. Move to the hard
Requesting
point.
recon flyover.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Throw.
UAV is being
Changing mag.
Friendly UAV on station. Enemy vessel.
Reloading.
Hard point relocating. Stand by. Location updated. Capture the house. Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Hostile UAV in this sector. Enemies inside the perimeter. Moving here. Friendly UAV online. Enemy personnel.
Dude, what is going on, man? The time to kill is so off, dude, on this.
Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Throwing flash.
Friendly UAV on station.
Engaging enemy.
Enemies inside the perimeter. Concerning next hard point. Stand by. Target enemy. Enemy personnel. Area updated. Move to the hard point. Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Friendly mortar strike inbound. Friendly cruise missile approaching target. We've secured the lead. Enemy personnel at the hard point. Friendly cluster mine set. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Locating the next hard point. Get ready. Enemies inside the perimeter. Location update. Hard point.
Holding.
Moving here. Friendly S.
Go. I'm reloading.
The enemy has the lead. Friendly UAV online. Hard point compromised. Secure the area. We're losing ground. Enemy personnel at the hard point. Hostile UAV overhead. Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Friendly cluster mine planted. Hard point relocating. Stand by. Enemies inside the perimeter. Hostile VTOL incoming. Hard point relocated. Secure the 1 minute remaining. Hostile SAE incoming.
Throw.
UAV on station.
Check fire.
Locating the next hard point. Get ready.
Low on ammo.
Friendly VTOL entering this sector.
Jeez, what a sweaty game that was, and I was missing so many shots. No, I said Harry, right? Would be excited if they hadn't nerfed the D9, the D40 SMG. But still, it'd be nice to get a. Wouldn't mind it. Wouldn't mind a cigarette skin. I actually did enjoy playing as her when I tried out her other skins or outfits. It'd be cool.
Domination. Hold Strasser. Capture and hold the objectives to win. We control Charlie. Secure Bravo. We control Bravo. We'll secure the lead.
Holding.
Hostile UAV active.
Reloading. Throwing Molotov.
Where's my shots going, man?
We control 2 objectives.
Low on ammo.
Securing Alpha.
Chasing back. Taking effective fire.
Enemy is taking Bravo. We are taking Alpha. Enemy is taking Charlie. Objective Charlie is compromised.
got your back.
Enemy is securing Bravo.
Loading.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Oh no! Fuck.
We have secured 2 objectives.
I thought I had a lethal and I didn't have any, so I ran.
Target down. Reloading.
Charlie. Enemy is securing Alpha. Ghost activated. We
Reloading.
This gun's time to kill is so off. It's so random, man. Like sometimes it feels too long, sometimes it feels too fast.
You're halfway to mission complete.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
We're losing Bravo. Hostile UAV in the sector.
UAV is being refueled. RTB is
UAV ready for tasking. The enemy took Bravo. We are taking Bravo.
Counter UAV
Securing
online. They're
objective
blind.
Bravo. Enemy is taking Bravo. Secure Bravo. Securing objective Charlie. The enemy.
Taking effective fire.
Objective Charlie secure. Securing
Target
objective
marked.
Bravo.
Request fire mission.
Copy. Phoenix 2-3 is on station. Ready for tasking.
We are taking Bravo. Enemy is taking Charlie. Securing objective Alpha. Securing objective Bravo. Bravo secure. The enemy took Charlie. Objective Alpha secure. We are taking Charlie.
Target down.
Enemy securing Alpha.
Hey.
All objectives secure. Expect objective Alpha is compromised. Take it back. Enemy is taking Bravo.
Grenade! Fool! Grenade out! Grenade!
2 objectives secure. Hostile UAV.
Holding.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
What's your mark?
Charlie.
Dude, damn it, your fucking riot shield got in my way, dude.
Enemy is taking Charlie.
Fire! Trouble here!
Objective Charlie is compromised. Take Alpha secure. We are losing. Friendly UAV online.
Holding. Taking effective fire.
Friendly UAV on station.
Enemy spotted here.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. We control 2 objectives.
Dude, teammate, what the fuck were you doing, man? What the fuck was teammate doing?
Enemy is taking Bravo. We've got him on the run. Keep it up. Hostile UAV active. Enemy is securing Bravo.
Dude, let them have Bravo, dude. There's no chance of winning.
We have lost Bravo. Secure Bravo. We are losing Alpha. Victory secure. Good fighting.
So yeah, that was the gun the way you get it, and with the mastery camo. No adjustments. Now we're going to try out my build for the Lachmann-556 when I went for the camo grind. Just recently did the masteries for it. This is a decent build from that stream at least. I used the 15.9-inch Lachmann wrap barrel, Cronin Mini Pro, Lachmann S76 factory stock, S Grip Zero. This is the only thing that I questioned. And then the 5.56 armor piercing rounds. Let's throw on a camo. Go with gold. I mean, it just takes over the whole blueprint. Doesn't matter, right?
Deathmatch. Saber 1, you're clear to engage all threats.
On the 6. Took a round!
Hostile VTOL incoming.
Oh my god, are you kidding, dude? Fucking loser.
With you, mate.
I'm just gonna go with a different game, dude. Fucking game in progress. They already had a VTOL freaking camping their balls off on a TDM.
match. All Strasser, destroy the enemy.
Enemy here!
Enemy contact! I've got your back.
Throwing a stun grenade!
Rolling.
Changing mag!
He has the lead.
I'll cover you!
UAV ready to deploy.
Reloading!
UAV standing by.
Counter UAV online. They're blind.
Copy. Counter
Requesting
UAV on
recon
station.
flight.
Running.
Rolling.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
We've lost the lead.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
The enemy has the lead.
Counter UAV is being fuel. RTB at this time.
Last mag!
Take the lead.
Dropping ammo here! Changing mag!
We've lost the lead. Hostile UAV overhead.
Grenade!
Hostile cruise missile incoming.
Grenade! Wall! Go!
Ghost online.
Drop! Target down.
Hostile UAV active.
Operators,
Loading.
Fuck this reload, man.
Changing mags. On your... Sit. Yeah, whatever.
Contact.
Take a seat.
Sniper's down. Watch your
Friendly
fire.
UAV online. Friendly
Reloading.
UAV on station.
Low on ammo.
Loading!
Enemy spotted. Taking effective fire. Loading.
How, man?
Friendly UAV online.
Reloading.
I'm running low.
Blood for blood.
Multiple enemies here. Semtex out!
Friendly missile inbound.
I'm getting lit up!
Taking fire.
Friendly mortar strike on the way. Line deployed.
Last
UAV
mag.
standing by.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Dropping ammo here.
Counter UAV ready.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Stand up. Stand up. Counter UAV online. They're blind.
Solid copy. Counter UAV is blocking enemy recon.
Changing mags.
Changing Semtex!
Counter UAV is returning to base.
No, man.
Mission compromised.
Shit.
We are defeated.
I overcompensated. Over-aimed on that dude with my shot. I could have had him. I could have had both of them if my flick was a little better. Anyway, that was my build. It's actually a little slow, but still good. Alright, now we're going to try out a guest build, and today's guest build is TheXclusiveAce. I've been using all his builds for most of these streams. So yeah, no surprise we're going to be using his build. This is his all-rounder build for the Lachmann-556. He uses the Lachmann S9 factory barrel, the LMK64 grip, 40 round mag, X10 ported 290 muzzle, and the FSS OLEV laser. Apparently this is the muzzle for this gun when he was doing his testing. I don't know if things have changed, but apparently this is the muzzle. Otherwise, this build looks like basically a sub build, apart from the magazine attachment, which is a pretty big mag. But this basically looks like the Lachmann sub, right? Like the M5. Sort of. Pretty much. Anyway, let's try it out. Obviously, I'll link his channel in the description. I don't have any connection to him whatsoever, but I've been enjoying his content this year, in particular, his builds and stuff like that. This is a pretty old build of his too, so I'm sure things have changed since then, but I didn't want to look up to see if he had a more recent iteration of this gun or not. Would have been difficult to find. Just went to his gun guide for it, and we're utilizing that build. Again, link will be in the description for Exclusive's channel. If you guys want to check him out.
Domination. Saber 1. Lock down the object. We're taking
Multiple
Alpha.
movers spotted.
We control Alpha. We control Bravo. We've taken the lead.
You're back.
Okay.
Enemy securing Alpha.
Dude, what the fuck kind of spawn was that, man?
We control 2 objectives. Hostile UAV in the area. Securing Alpha. Objective Alpha secure. Enemy securing Bravo.
Jesus Christ, man.
We're losing Bravo. Cold-blooded. Enemy UAV active. Our UAV is orbiting the area. 2 objectives secure.
Throwing grenade! Changing mags! Taking effective fire! Reloading!
Hostile SAE needle position.
Straight down.
Throwing grenade!
Securing Charlie.
Fading here!
Enemies taking Bravo. We hold all objectives. Keep them secure.
Jeez, I might
Friendly
back out of
UAV
this
on
one, dude.
station.
I am fucking getting shit on.
We're losing Alpha. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile VSOL in the area. The enemy took Alpha.
Got your
Dropped him!
We've secured 2 objectives.
I'm reloading!
Friendly UAV online.
Target down! I need medical!
Online. Enemy securing Bravo. Enemy securing Charlie. The enemy took Bravo.
I'm with you.
Secure Bravo.
Watch fire!
Securing objective Bravo. We're losing Charlie. The enemy controls 2 objectives. Objective Alpha.
Sniper's down!
Bravo secure. You're halfway to mission complete. Stay. We control all objectives. Secure the perimeter.
Throwing grenade! Throwing grenade! Taking effective fire! Reloading! Check fire!
Enemy taking
down.
Alpha. We're taking Charlie. Objective Alpha is compromised. Get it back. Enemies taking Bravo.
Bloody fire!
Hostile mortar strike near your position. Enemy UAV active. The enemy holds 2 objectives. Secure those. Securing Alpha. Hostile sentries active. overhead.
Target down!
Enemy secure. Enemy holds all objectives. We're getting our asses kicked. Hostile UAV in the area. Charlie secure.
I'm reloading!
We're taking Alpha. Hostile SAE incoming. Enemy taken. Alpha secure. The enemy took Charlie. Hostile veto overhead. Enemy securing Alpha. The enemy captured all objectives. Fight back. Secure.
Dude, this gun has no range, man.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Changing max!
We've lost the lead.
It's a really bad... Dude, this is a bad build, man. Fucking hell, dude.
Securing Charlie.
This is such a bad build, dude.
Throwing grenade! Reloading! Dropping max!
Hostile UAV in the area. Securing objective Alpha. We control Alpha.
Fire!
We're losing Alpha. We're taking Charlie.
Dropped him!
Objective Charlie secure. We've lost Alpha. Enemy UAV active. Secure Bravo. The enemy has captured 2 objectives. We're losing Charlie.
Enemy down!
Getting hit hard.
Hit!
Hostile UAV in the area. We've lost all objectives. We have to turn this around now.
Dude, what was Venom doing this whole game? The build's bad, though. I hate to say it, it's bad. It's built like in an SMG with ranges like that, but it's slow with a slow reload. Like, it seemed like it even had a slow sprint out time and stuff like that. It didn't have a great sprint out time in comparison to what an SMG would have, right? I don't know if I could get behind this build. I can see it's like definitely that map wasn't catering to this build, is the argument. That map tends to have longer lines and stuff like that, so you do need to stretch your ranges out a tad bit better. So it definitely wasn't catering to this build. But at the same time, the way this is built like an SMG but doesn't play like one very well, it's like, why would you use this over the Lachmann sub? Like, why in any given scenario, the Lachmann sub, I would wager, plays better than this build. And I always hate the OLEV laser, man. I don't like that. But that wasn't the issue. I honestly think the 40 mag might have been overkill also for this build. Might have been better to lose the magazine attachment and then gone with something like an underbarrel optic or ammunition, anything better than this. I might have actually considered high velocity being a good choice for this one, maybe. Potentially. You're losing more range though. Honestly, nothing is losing range on this build, but it's built like an SMG but just doesn't play like a very good one. God. Yeah. I didn't like it that much. But the map also didn't help. But still, I can see this build being good in certain maps. Like, a little more aggressive maps that are a little closer quarters is probably be a good build. Exclusives channel be linked in the description. All right, for this last build, we're going to try out a Warzone build. This is obviously not my Warzone build because I don't play Warzone. So I decided to get this build from E. coli Espresso YouTuber. Espresso, I think he goes by now. It's a news channel with also builds and stuff like that, and all sorts of COD content on his channel. AIM Ops V4 optic, 15.9 inch Lachmann wrap barrel, Echoless 80 muzzle attachment, F-Tac Ripper 56, and the 60 round mag. He does have some tunings recommended for this. This is, I'm not going to go through all the tunings, but this is the tuning. I mean, I'm not going to read out the tunings. But you can take a peek at it. The barrel, the muzzle, and the underbarrel. Obviously, the magazine doesn't have any tuning associated to it. This was actually a pretty good Warzone gun. And literally yesterday, a hotfix went live, or a few days ago or something. A patch went live, I think, and it nerfed the Lachmann-556. So I don't know if this is a good build anymore. But this was a Season 4 recent build recommended by Espresso. And from what I heard, the 556 was a good gun in Warzone this season, at least the beginning portion of this season. So I guess they nerfed it, which is the case with all good things in this game. Yeah, let's jump right in. You know, one defense I'll give Exclusive is it's an old build. It is a very old build. That video's old. So I wouldn't be surprised if things have like been nerfed and adjusted where it doesn't feel the same as when he built it that way. Good morning to you, Gunner. How you doing? Standoff. What's up? You know, I would have preferred this map for Espresso. I mean, this for Exclusives build, this map would have been funner, and the other map, Espresso's build, would have been funner. In hindsight, I mean, obviously, luck of the draw with the map. But I think, I actually think Exclusives build would excel on the map, this map now, especially now that the cars don't explode, right? So you can weave in and out, so it's a little closer quarters and stuff. Having a more SMG build on the gun would have been better for this. Whereas that map, it's got such long lines and all, having the Warzone build would have been good for it. Anyway, whatever. Ah, nice. Dude, no one's playing this map or what? What's going on here?
Longbow 3-1 flying outbound. Kill confirmed. Destroy the enemy and collect their tags.
Yeah, this would have been a lot better build for the other map, and
We have the lead. Enemy has the lead. Tag secure. Kill confirmed. Hostile UAV overhead. All flooded online. Secured the kill. UAV ready to deploy.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Confirmed. Enemy KIA.
Loading.
Hostile care package deployed.
UAV is near the fuel. RTB is
Drop. Enemy.
Hostile SAE near your position. UAV ready for tasking. UAV ready for tasking. Confirmed one. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Убейте подтверждено.
no, fuck, man.
Counter UAV online. They're blind.
Copy.
Requesting
Counter
recon
UAV running
flyover.
signal. Copy that. UAV is on station.
What's your back?
Secured the kill.
Reloading.
Friendly recon online.
Counter UAV exiting the AO.
Counter UAV online. They're blocked.
Copy. Counter UAV on station. Running the hill.
Drone standing by.
Target marked. Request fire mission.
Copy that.
Requesting
Phoenix 2-3 is on
recon
station.
flyover.
Proof copy. UAV orbiting the AO.
Contact. Loading.
UAV is being with counter UAV.
Confirmed one. Friendly UAV
Go.
online.
Watch your fire. Enemy fight dog. Стражи, брат!
The mission is half complete. Finish it.
No, fucker, man. No, that was a mess.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
Watch for movement.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Hostile UAV overhead. Deck secure. Kill confirmed.
Possible enemy.
EKIA confirmed.
I was gonna go shoot the fucking Claymore.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
Same side! Contact!
Confirmed. Enemy KIA.
Moving.
Reloading.
Enemy
Fire. Changing mag. Go to sleep.
This guy, man.
Moving here.
Friendly cluster mine planted. Friendly recon active.
Enemy.
Attacking fire.
Target on my mark.
Убейте
Target down.
подтверждено.
Enemy spotted.
That's enemy
Loading.
territory.
Friendly UAV on station.
Possible enemies here.
Drop.
Confirmed. Enemy KIA.
Enemy in the area.
UAV ready to deploy. UAV ready for service.
Counter UAV online. They're blind. Requesting
Counter
recon
UAV
flyover.
running. Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
Target down. What's your back?
Jeez.
60 seconds left.
Counter UAV exiting the AO.
Making effective fire.
This guy hasn't moved from that like the whole game, dude. Jeez.
30 seconds remain.
Stay alive. Taking effective fire.
10 seconds remaining. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Mission is complete. Good work.
Espresso's Warzone build. Arguably not the map for this build because it's a slow ADS and slow, right? Yeah, it was so good. Still so good. Unfortunate the gun's taking enough with either the... they released a patch notes yesterday, but I don't know if it was a hot fix or if it's this coming up update or whatever. But yeah, the Lachmann-556 is catching a nerf in Warzone. So I don't know if this build will be any more the OP build or not. But yeah, it's weird. I make excuses for like this build, and this build definitely would have actually excelled on that map, right? On the closer quarters map. And this build would have definitely excelled on the opposite map, like that showdown map, right? But still, this gun was good, even though it wasn't on the map that it was excelling in. That's why, like, it's hard to like say that was the exclusive build was something that I liked, you know. And we were getting dutied on by that one dude. He was slaying out and thing, but like the ranges on that build were just not where it needed to be for an assault rifle, and the kind of sprint outs and the aim down sights and stuff like that weren't where it needed to be for an SMG. So it was this kind of in between of an SMG and an AR. We're obviously talking about this build, and it wasn't excelling in either of those two genres in any which way that made it worth using this way, right? Anyway, he had an accuracy build for this gun, but I think he recommended the all-round build over the accuracy build. So that's why I tried this one out. But I suspect his accuracy build would be better for this gun in particular than this one. I think this one was like not that good. But yeah, Espresso's build good. His tuning was also pretty good. I did appreciate the tunings that he gave for it. So would recommend this build. Probably still recommend trying it out in Warzone at the very least to see if it's viable. I don't know if it is or isn't. And again, I'll link both Exclusive and Espresso's channels in the description. Like both, Exclusive's amazing content. Like I said, old build. He might have changed things around. I don't know. Can't knock it out of the park for everybody. And I'm sure there'll be some people that build fits nicely. For me, not so much. And Espresso, cool build. Definitely also recommend his content on YouTube. I watch both of them regularly whenever they put out new content and new videos. So would link both of their channels in the description. And again, no connection to either of them whatsoever. But like I said, I do enjoy both their content as far as this year videos have gone. Espresso in particular, he's one of the few news content creators that like puts out news on a regular basis for COD that I don't mind as much. Like a lot of the other ones, I feel like, man, they're just milking it a little too heavily, like the news content for COD and the way they put out their content. Whereas Espresso is a little more tolerable, like a lot more tolerable. So I actually like his, like I don't mind the stuff he puts out. A lot of the other news video content creators for COD, like I've gotten sick of watching their stuff, dude. I'm like, man, they just milk some of this stuff too much. You know, like the video content, like they'll put out videos when it's not even necessary, just repeating stuff they've already said, just so they can get a new video out every day. Prestige 17, Prestige Officer Rank 850, Blueprint checked out, Judicious for the Lachmann-556 Assault Rifle. Again, you need to get to this Prestige 17, complete the, complete the level 850. Not just get to it, but complete it, and then you'll unlock the Blueprint. And so far, at least in the previous ranked blueprints, even when they don't show you that you can earn a blueprint, as long as you hit this milestone, you will get the blueprint. Whether things change in the future, I don't know. But at the moment, that's how it's been working. So you don't need to worry about hitting this rank this season. Even if you hit it next season, pretty sure you'll still get the blueprint, or even the following season. I don't know how many more seasons are left in this game. But yeah. Comes with the SZ Lone Wolf Optic, LM-S Factory G79 stock, 5.56 high velocity rounds, and the OP X94 grip. The build was not too bad. There's some inconsistencies to the gunfights in this with this gun. And it wasn't just this build, it was also on my build. Not so much in Espresso's build. Espresso's build felt quite consistent for the most part. And when I ground out, when I did the Master of Mastery stream just a few days ago for this gun, my build seemed consistent enough. But for today's stream, man, this build in particular, and even partially my build, felt really inconsistent with the time to kill. Definitely there was times where I was just not hitting my shots. I was just missing altogether. But also just times when I was hitting my shots and the time to kill just did not feel like it was where it was needed to be, right? And I don't know what was causing that. That was a little sus as far as connections go. The other thing that I was thinking about, man, like the way this reticle is, you know, how you have the half moon kind of thing under the dot. I think that was throwing me off a little bit because of the way recoil works, right? I think I was sometimes aiming for that bottom line because I wasn't seeing the dot clearly, right? Where the center dot was. So what I was thinking is instead of having this semicircle on the bottom, what if that semicircle was on the top of the dot? So it's the same optic, but just the reticle is flipped, you know? So the bottom circle is up and the dot is in the center, and then there's nothing underneath. Because then if I was misaligning the optic based on like the top line or something as opposed to the dot, right? Because I can't see it properly when I'm like lining things up quickly. I'll be compensating down, so I'll be under the like where I want to aim, right? And then the recoil can lift up. Whereas by overcompensating by lining up the bottom line and then the recoil kicking up, I'm going to be missing a lot more, right? So I'd actually be curious to know how much better this optic would be had the reticle been flipped. So the bottom circle is above and the dot is in the center and there's nothing below. Regardless, I didn't like it that much. It's a very kind of messy like reticle. So I wasn't like digging it too much. But it got me thinking because there's times where I was lining up things like, and then the recoil would kick up and I'd be way off target because it was going up, further up. I was like, man, if that reticle was just flipped, I might be undercompensating or like aiming lower than I should be. And then the recoil will still save me, right? And keep on target. Whereas I was, you know, like I said, opposite. It's weird, right? I still think, man, the fact that they lock some of these optics with certain reticles, it's so stupid. Like, you should be able to pick the optic of your choice and then pick the reticle of your choice. The reason they do so many like this, like where it's like you got so many different reticles, is so they can just pad out the optics in the like leveling up process. If they gave you the choice of like the reticle of your choice, color of your choice, and then optic of your choice, right? They wouldn't need so many of these fucking padded ass fucking optics in the game. So that's, I mean, it's cheesy that that's what they do, and that's how like they're kind of increasing the like so-called gunsmith content, as opposed to making it more appropriate and user-friendly, you know? It's just more of like a padded content instead of going user-friendly with it. You know, it's strange. I actually did really like this gun. I was actually liking it a lot. Also visually, this Prestige blueprint, man. Jeez, come on, man. At least it's not the same garbage that they did for the last three. I thought they would just use the same exact design for the last three. But they changed it up for this one, with this brown one. But I was looking at it closer, right? And it's scuffy, man. It's not factory new, man. For an 850 level Prestige, you'd expect a factory new blueprint, right? Look at these scratch marks on the gun and all, man. It's not factory new. And even there's like thumbprints on it and all. See those marks there? I think those are thumbprints. And like, see there's like some dust on the sides there. So it's definitely not a factory new blueprint. For an 850 level Prestige, man. Jeez, man. Give me a factory new look to it, at the very least. But yeah, that's the Prestige blueprint that you'll get for yourself when you complete Officer Prestige level 850 and get yourself to Prestige 17 or whatever in this game. Is it worth it? I don't know, man. Like I was saying, I'm actually, if the gun wasn't as inconsistent, I would actually probably say this is a pretty damn good assault rifle. There was times where I was feeling very rewarded for like hitting headshots also with it, which is something I like about guns. When it rewards you for hitting those headshots, like there's value to it and it speeds up the time to kill. There were some very fast time to kills when I was hitting the headshots sometimes. But then there was other times where it was just like such a slow time to kill. I didn't know what was going on, man. I was like, what is it? It might have, I mean, I don't want to say it's the connection. It might have been the gun. But man, it was a weird thing. Some good games, man. Some really close games too today, man. Like that, the one in the hotel or whatever. Was that not the hotel? Like the convention center with the swimming pool in the center. That was a really good game, dude. I wasn't hitting my shots for so long, and then finally I started hitting my shots a little bit. But yeah, teammates like pulled off a pretty good win on that. Holding the hard point and stuff like that, doing the right thing. I didn't jump on the hard point much, but I was protecting it when I could, when I wasn't missing all my shots. Uh, yeah, like I said, it was a struggle getting to 850 this season, hitting all the prestiges, all the ranks this season. Mainly because of this UAV bug that's going on. It's really like been a deterrent for me to not want to play the game and stuff like that. Like I don't even want to play it for fun. It's like that. It's gotten to that point because of so many other issues, particularly the UAV issue going on right now, that I'm like, man, I don't even want to play this for fun. And if more issues continue next season like that, I don't know, man. It'll be very difficult to hit the max prestige. I mean, even like thinking, man, it's going to be probably very difficult to like complete the battle pass next season, man. I don't know if that's going to even be possible. I mean, I'm hoping things will get fixed, and then then I don't mind like doing bonus section, just chill stream grind in this game and all that. But at the moment, I have no motivation to do chill stream grinding. The chill stream grinding is just to complete what I need to complete. I think I have a little. Did I finish the battle pass I don't think I finished the battle pass yet, man. Maybe do a chill stream portion just to complete. I think just one more game, right? Yeah, we'll do a chill stream and just complete that out, man. Like bonus section, one game. Man, I made this excuse in Modern Warfare 2019, okay, for Infinity Ward, okay? I defended them in this way, okay? Like a lot of people were really upset at them for not including Dead Silence and a lot of those issues, right, that they didn't want to include in the multiplayer. And my defense for them was they were designing the game so it would be a smooth transition into Warzone, right? So that's why they made those design decisions, in my opinion. It's theoretical. I don't have any proof behind that. But that was like my defense for Infinity Ward's bad decisions in Modern Warfare 2019. That they were like designing the game so it would transition into like Warzone smoothly, and some of those things that were very important for multiplayer would have been very detrimental in Warzone, particularly something like a permanent Dead Silence, right? But there was other things also that reflected on that. I've been thinking of something that might be a little bit like the copium defense for Infinity Ward this year. And I'm wondering how true this is going to be. What I'm thinking is the reason we haven't, like, this game's been so stagnant, and like there's this like feeling that they don't want to change anything, right? They have no interest in changing or like making any adjustments to make the gameplay better, right? And I said this before, so this is not a new idea, but I'm gonna like repeat it now because I think it's true. Because of all the leaks that's going on, I think this is actually true what went down. I think the reason they haven't made those major changes, like all sorts of major changes that would make this game so much better, because of the decision to make the next game Modern Warfare 3. And had they made those changes in this game, then the next game wouldn't feel like, a step up. It would have been a problem for like the development of the next game because they were already making changes and adjustments to that game. And then if something was very popular in this game, they would need to implement it into the next game, and that would hold production on whatever they already had been fixing, right? And also just the fact that if they made all the changes now, and even if they were able to keep up with the development of the next game with all those changes, then it wouldn't feel like the next game, right? It wouldn't feel like a new game. That's why you're hearing a lot of rumors right now, I feel, about MW3 possibly having Dead Silence or Ninja, the mini-map coming back and all that. All of those stuff could have easily been implemented into this game. But had they implemented it into this game, then there would be no reason to sell you a full Modern Warfare 3 game next year. Because they were like, no, it's basically exactly the same, right? Whereas now they can say like, no, all those adjustments you wanted are now there in Modern Warfare 3 and all. So I'm actually very curious to know whether it was Infinity Ward that was being stubborn and not wanting to make those changes, Or was it Activision telling them don't make these changes because it's going to mess up the next game, the sales of next game, because then it won't look like a new game with massive adjustments. Whereas right now, this game being so stagnant and no adjustments going down properly, next year's MW3 is looking very appealing because all those adjustments that we should have got for this game during this year seems to have been implemented into next year's game, right? So that's my defense for like Infinity Ward. As much as I've been hating on them, I suspect heavily that they were probably told not to make massive changes to the game. So any massive change that they needed to make will be implemented into Modern Warfare 3. So it feels like a fresh new experience and with all the bells and whistles that everyone wanted. Because they already got the money for this game, right? So it's like, might as well not bother. And I think that might have been on a higher level than Infinity Ward, like Activision heads kind of making that decision, being like, yo, don't make the massive changes needed in this game. Don't do it. Just whatever massive changes you want to make, tell Sledgehammer, and let's implement it into Modern Warfare 3 for the next game. Because it's so similar otherwise, right? It would have been too similar otherwise. And like I said, there have been a lot of like quality of life adjustments in this game that wouldn't have been able to be added to the next game because that game's already in development and already being made, right? So it would have been easier to tell Sledgehammer, yo, we need this, we need that, fix it to this game, but implement it for the Modern Warfare 3 version of this game, right? I'm very curious to know how much Infinity Ward actually wanted to make adjustments to this game and were probably told don't. Just make those adjustments for the next one, like MW3. Get it done in that version of this game and just let this one be stagnant. I suspect that's exactly what went down, honestly. And unfortunately, that's driven a lot of us away from this particular version of the game. Because it has been stagnant and a lot of those quality of life things and adjustments that could have made this game good never got implemented and are probably being implemented into the next game, hopefully. No, I mean, who knows, man? Next season's going to be a tough one. It's going to be so tough grinding both Battle Pass and Prestige ranks. I'm even like running low on like officer rank XP tokens. So this season, every time I jumped on, I put on my XP tokens. So that's how I kind of sort of managed to just about hit it. Whereas next season, I don't have enough of those to go for the whole season to like level up the full 10 yards or whatever. It's the full Prestige nonsense for next season. I don't know. Also, we don't even know what's going on season-wise, right? Whether there's going to be a season 5 and a season 6, and how is that going to be implemented with the prestige levels, and because I presume next season we'll hit level 1000. I guess I don't know. It might go up to 1100 and then 2000, 3000. I don't fucking know. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my other streams if you haven't already. And yeah, another lackluster Prestige blueprint. It's okay looking, I guess, man. I don't know if it's like Prestige okay looking. It's an okay looking blueprint, but definitely not worth 850 Prestige. It's not that special. It's when you look at it that way, it's pretty bad. But if you just look at it as a blueprint, it's like, yeah, it's an okay blueprint, I guess. But definitely not worth the 850 level grind in this game. But all the Prestige blueprints have been pretty lackluster this year. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out my old streams if you haven't already, and I will catch you later. Bye. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. There's a lot of inconsistencies, but I mean, it's a decent gun and okay blueprint. Not horrible blueprint, but a little inconsistent.